Hi, everyone. In this week's tech news, we have first, Google keeping Gemini out of elections. Second, a research company calls AI an extinction level threat to the human species. Another week means yet another Elon Musk announcement, this time around making Grok launch in open source. Third point is about massive pay rises for workers with AI skills. And finally, Apple's Vision Pro being used for complex spine operations. Let's start with Google, that is limiting its Gemini chatbot from addressing elections queries in countries with upcoming polls, citing concerns about misinformation. So note that we have more than 60 countries having elections this year, and Gemini will push users to turn to Google search instead of the chatbot for information. They emphasized their commitment to enhancing protections and delivering high quality information on elections globally. But despite these restrictions, we are all well aware of the concerns about potential manipulations. OpenAI's ChatGPT is still providing detailed information about the US presidential election, revealing the varying effectiveness of trying to keep AI away from influencing elections. I am 100% sure that we are going to come back to this major issue many times during this year, 2024. Also playing into the fears around AI this week, we have a US State Department commissioned report by AI safety company Gladstone AI. The Gladstone AI report, based on over a year of research and interviews with more than 200 experts, warns potential of AI for extinction level threats akin to weapons of destruction. It identifies risks such as AI misinformation campaigns, bioweapon designs, and the loss of control as AI approaches human and superhuman abilities. The report also urges government's intervention due to national security concerns. The report proposes an action plan, including banning certain AI model training and enforcing tighter controls on AI companies, chip manufacturing, and exports. So again, this is another issue that isn't going away and is only going to get more attention from policymakers around the globe in the coming months. It seems like we can't have a week going past without Elon Musk making another big announcement. So this week it is about the public launch in open source of XAI's AI model, Grok, in response of the alleged profit-centric shift at OpenAI. So Musk's startup XAI released Grok in November last year, offering a chatbot with witty and occasionally rebellious responses, currently available in early access only to paid users. The move to open source, Grok, follows Musk's lawsuit, you remember last week, against OpenAI, accusing the organization of deviating from its initial mission to provide technology freely to the public. So while Musk didn't specify which parts of Grok would be open source, the decision aims to encourage adoption by third-party developers and researchers, allowing feedback and improvement of Groks for free. And in true style, when one user suggested that OpenAI do the same, Musk's response was, OpenAI is a lie. With all the fears of job losses due to AI, the real short-term issue is lack of people skilled with using AI. So that seems crazy. As such, employers are prepared to increase salaries by up to 44% for AI-skilled professionals, particularly in IT and R&D, as revealed by an Amazon Web Services Commission survey. So the research was done in Asia-Pacific region, involved more than 4,000 employers and more than 14,000 workers, and the data indicates a willingness to raise salaries by 44% for AI experts in IT, or by 41% for those in R&D. On an average, workers possessing AI skills could anticipate more than 30% salary boost. So notably, Indian workers were the most willing to give a raise. The demand for skills professional is going to intensify, and it leads to the inevitable salary increases. So for now, huge income opportunities, but very soon AI will become business as usual and a skill that is taken for granted. And finally, an amazing story of how Augmented reality is actually being used in healthcare. Surgeons at the London's Cornwall Hospital have successfully utilized Apple's new virtual reality goggles in a groundbreaking procedure. Using the Vision Pro headset, the surgical team repaired a patient's spine with a scrub nurse wearing the device to aid in preparation procedure, tracking and tool selection. The virtual reality feature displayed critical information through augmented reality screens, offering a unique perspective during the surgery. The underlying AI software not only documented each stage of the operation, but also aims to assess its success against comparable procedures performed by other surgeons. So basically sharing best practices. So this innovative technology is expected to enhance surgical teams, transforming them into highly efficient units, regardless of individual experience levels. You already know my views that healthcare is going to be transformed by new technology, and this is an additional proof that this is a change that is already happening. Thanks a lot. Have a good week and see you next week.